Good morning, guys. This is Stephen Howard. I'm with Sophie and Alpie, and we're doing our walk today. Sun's so bright, I'm going to keep my glasses on for this one. So, I want to talk about the path, and I want to talk about choices, free will, and decisions. We're all kind of floating. I like Forrest Gump a lot. We're all floating along in a breeze, and we're like the feather. We're just kind of floating along, and our path is really interesting because the things that we think are going to make us happy and fulfilled often bring us the worst pain and the biggest lessons. So you start to feel almost paranoid that whatever you do is going to turn bad. Is not going to turn out the way you expected or the way that you planned. And that's true because the universe has a plan for you. There's a destiny that is calling. And if whatever you're doing doesn't fit with the universe's plan for your destiny, then the likelihood of you attaining whatever it is that you want kind of goes out the window. And you gotta be ready to react, if your dog sees some other dogs and it doesn't like dogs, you're gonna have to yank on that leash. Sophie, stop. Sophie, Alpie, stop. Sophie, Alpie, stop. Now. Stop it. Now. Now. I'm getting mad now. Stop it. Stop it. Sorry, these dogs are Akitas. They love people, but they don't like other animals. And there were some other dogs across the park. Okay. So, good job, guys. Come on, cross. So, I don't want to wake up in the morning. I don't want to get up and drive 90 miles and walk dogs and run around and get dehydrated and not eat anything. And that's my fault. There's no time. So that's the universe telling me loud and clear, you just got to work your magic, and then figure out some stability from this work. And that's what the universe directed me towards, and so that's really what I'm doing right now, is building the building blocks for later. And I've never really done it. I've done it a few times in my life, but it's always fallen apart. And I'm just hoping and praying that everything falls into place. That there's some mystical magic to the universe that you might end up with exactly what you wanted. You might end up with exactly who you wanted, where you wanted it, and everything universally happens at the right time. And you're in the middle of working your job, and all of a sudden you get a call or an email or a text out of the blue, and there's a whole new beginning to your life that your life can change within a moment. And you have to believe that that moment is coming, and have faith, and just realize, okay, I gotta walk dogs, I gotta drive 90 miles, and then I gotta go to work, and then I gotta figure out how to feed myself and get hydrated, and do all the steps that it takes to take care of yourself at the same time. And then I gotta finish my day and finish strong and drive another 90 miles at the end of the day. And then I gotta get home, I gotta do a load of laundry and give some attention to my dog, and feel bad for Yucca because I've been working and she's with the family, but she spends most of her time on her own because she's used to it being me and her. So yeah, once you're on your path, you'll start to get inclinations or downloads that certain things are about to happen, that you may not have heard from somebody for years, and they might call you up out of the blue, or we're in Mercury retrograde, so all kinds of things from the past will be popping up out of the blue. As that happens, it's going to bring up all those old issues, and it's a test. It's a test to see if you'll freak out over this or that, or if you'll become ungrounded and not do a good job, or it's the universe saying, how bad do you really want this? Okay, we're going to test you. And we're going to test you for 3 months. We're going to see how bad you really want this for like 3 months. And after the 3 months, we'll give you a little bonus. And then we'll test you again. And then if you pass that test, we'll give you one last final test, like the straw that broke the camel's back. And then all of a sudden the universe will go, okay, here you go. And you're like, where the hell did this come from? Why am I here doing this? What is the point of all of this? And the point of all of it is building your character, is building who you actually are from within, and how you see things and how you operate, all of that stuff. And you might be in the middle of something great, and all of a sudden you're like, you're fired, and you're like, what? And they're like, yeah, you're fired, and you got to move out too, and you're back in the trailer, and you're wondering what the fuck you're doing, and you're broke again, and you're wondering, why did this all happen? What is the point of all of this? And then right then you receive the job or the thing. Stop. Sorry, I'm losing my patience with these dogs today. And I'm doing that for a reason, because they need to learn that that is wrong. That they can't pull you onto the ground trying to chase another animal. All right, Sophie, do we have it? Do we understand? They're so powerful. They could literally, I weigh 230 pounds, and they could pull me down on my face and drag me down the street. Stop. Slow down. Each dog, Alpie probably weighs 130 pounds, 120 pounds. Sophie probably weighs 100 pounds. So I got 200. I got my weight pulling with 4 legs, eight legs. So I gotta watch it. when they see other animals, they tend to freak out. So maybe that's a sign. Maybe that right there is the sign that when you encounter other people that trigger you, are you gonna react? Are you gonna freak out on them? Are you gonna tell them what you really think? And then, what's the good of that? Are you just yanking your owner down? That's a weird one, but that's what just came to me. So, you don't want to yank your owner down. You don't want to upset what you've got going. But at the same time, you want to stay on your path. It's a really hard thing to do. And sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm screwing up, or I'm doing something wrong, or something was wrong, and someone did you wrong. And really, lately, I've been taking kind of the Buddhist approach, and that is, or even like the Christian approach, which is, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. So, the people that have really hurt me in my life, that have actually, I don't know how to say this, but they helped me create this channel. They helped me create a whole thought process and a whole way of living. So I'm thankful for the bad thing that happened, or the bad things that happened, because they gave me control again. Because they didn't pull me down, they pulled me up. Because I took whatever negative was given to me, and I took that energy and I turned it into a positive. And it's the proof is in the pudding. We're at 76 videos. That's 76 days of my life that I've gone through trial, tribulation, wondering what the hell's going on with my life, wondering if I'm on the path or I'm not, or if I'm doing the right thing or I'm not, or if moving back to Vegas was a good thing to do or not, if my daughter really needs me in her life or not, if the people I'm surrounded by are all opulently wealthy and have good jobs and good careers, is that the intention of the universe or God for me? Is abundance that I've been praying for coming to me? Am I going to be able to help as many people as I really want to? Is my film project ever going to get completed? Are people ever going to believe in what I've been trying to do? And do I have enough love in my heart? Am I pure enough, or been through the fire enough, or have I been through enough crap? Have I suffered enough? Those are the big questions that we have every day. Like, why is this happening? Why are we here? What is the purpose of this? And the answer to that is universal guidance. There's some stuff we don't know about. They've been up in the boardroom discussing you, and they've decided that this is the best course of action. So they have a plan, and it's up to you to have faith. Hey, good morning. Yeah, enjoy school. All right. So, I'm sure that kid didn't want to wake up and go to school. He'd like to stay home and play video games and relax, and maybe, Snapchat his friends all day or something. But that's not going to get him to where he needs to be. A couple years, he has to go to college. And if he doesn't realize what the alchemical symbol for this or that is, or what the square root of that is, or how to spell that, then he has no chance. So what I'm trying to do right now is take every day as a one-step lesson at a time, and really do the best that I can do, best job that I can do. Try and help as many people as possible, whether I'm feeling good, bad, or indifferent, to always get on to my YouTube channel and create a platform, a video. Every reader, every psychic, every tarot reader, every person has a different style of reading, and it's the universe's gift to them. For me, I love the Led Zeppelin song "Ramble On." It was my high school graduation song, and graduated up in North Tahoe High School in Lake Tahoe. So we just got to take our roots, man. Take what we learned as children and wash them roots out and get all the dirt out, and then repot the plant and give it some good soil, some good nutrients, and give it a good life in the sun. Water it every day, cultivate it, take care of it, trim it, and eventually we'll have a beautiful bonsai that reaches out to the heavens, but has roots in hell, has basically been through hell in order to be the beautiful plant that it is now. So that being said, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to continue on my walk. I got about another half hour left, and I'm going to get these dogs on their way. I got a download about the collective, and the collective comes from every walk of life. We're kind of like the Jedi. We're the light workers. We're the good side. We don't have an evil bone in our body, and we don't wish harm on anybody. We actually wish to protect people and heal people, and using the good of our hearts and the love in our hearts and the power in our hands. And so when you do that, when you are that, a lot of people don't want to face that stuff. I've met some people in my life that we were right in the middle of healing all of it. We could have had something, be it a business partner or a love interest or anything else. We could have had just something amazing. And they weren't ready. They were like, oh, no, I'm going to screw this up. I'm going to screw you over, or make it feel like you're screwed over. And you're going to want to screw me over. And we're going to make this so it's a giant lesson that's really painful your entire life. And, the dream that was behind it all was just a dream. So we're going to squash that. And you're like, well, why? It could have been so awesome, so rad. And the reason for that is you needed to start your YouTube channel and get off your butt and start walking dogs and being a casino executive assistant and get your life together and figure out things one step at a time. And maybe it's not too late. Maybe maybe it's not too late. Maybe everything can come back around full circle, and you'll really understand, and you'll really be whole, and everything will be healed, and the world will be at peace for a second. And yeah, so anyway, glorious morning. I'll talk to you guys soon. I really miss Missoula, Montana sometimes. Definitely the scenery, but it is a beautiful day. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. I hope you have a great day, guys. Mahalo.